Welcome to our GEM morning training. We only have 2 GEMs in the morning, so they need to know how to do and to do the work of all the GEMs. Another thing that makes our morning shift special is our lunch specials. One is our lunch buffet special, and the other 2 are involved with slices. Our lunch buffet is 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The cost of our lunch buffet is $7.99 plus tax. Alright, the price for children 4 to 10 is $3.99 plus tax, and children 3 and under are free. The drinks that come with the buffet are usually priced at a half-off price. And the reason that we price the drink at half off with the buffet is because with a full price drink with a buffet would end up being over $10 including tax. So we price it at half off, so that way the buffet deal would be under $10. We always want to communicate our prices to the customers with before tax. For example, a buffet would be $7.99 plus tax, or your total is going to be $29.31 plus tax. The reason for this is all retailers, including any restaurants or retail stores around us, always do their prices before tax, because the tax doesn't go to them or us, it goes to the government. Our other 2 specials are involved with slices, as I mentioned before, and so they're both going to be priced at $6.75 plus tax, or $7.31 total. Our first one is going to be 1 giant slice and a side salad. The slice for the both specials will be up to 2 toppings. And then you can pick any of the salads for the side salad. And the second one is going to be 2 slices and a drink for the $6.75 plus tax price. Once again, those will also be 2 toppings. If the customer would like to add extra toppings to any of their slices or extra toppings onto their salad, they can do so. It'll just be an extra 50 cents per topping that they want to add on. For the salad, you're going to want to do a special request and type in whatever you want and add a 50-cent charge onto it. And if you don't know how to do that, you can ask any of us. We'll help you out. As for the toppings on the slices, you can choose any one of the other toppings, and the system will automatically add that 50-cent charge on there for you. In this next section, we're going to be talking about what happens from the time period of 10 to 11 a.m., which is considered our opening hour. In the morning, our kitchen crew generally arrives around 9:30 to start the prep for the kitchen. Our 2 front of house staff members arrive. One of them arrives at 10 to begin opening. The other one generally arrives from either at 10:30, 10:45, or 11. It just varies to who we're scheduling. And the driver generally arrives from 11 to 11:15. If your shift starts at 10 a.m., you have 1 hour to get all of the opening tasks done. In this next section, I'm going to be talking about the cake. The only dessert that we do have on the buffet is cake. We have 2 different flavors that we usually have. It's either going to be chocolate or it's going to be coconut. It's the front of house job. The back doesn't have any access to the cake. They don't check the cake. The front of house's job is to check on it, make sure we have it stocked on buffet, and if we don't, it's our job to go cut more and put it out on the buffet. Usually the cake is right here in this fridge. If you can see, this is what it looks like closed. We have it right here. We open it up and keep the cake right in here. The rest of the cake here, we're in the walk-in right now. We always keep it up on this shelf right up here. It's either going to be a couple of them freestanding, or usually they'll be inside one of these boxes. You can open it up, take one out, and you're good to go. For cutting cake, the plate is usually going to be right down here behind the buffet area. Just walk around the corner. It's right down here on this bottom shelf. If it's not there, I generally like to ask the kitchen crew. I usually check the dish pit around this area first before asking. They usually are more apt to find things back there because they know where everything is. When I'm cutting cake, I usually like to put on a pair of gloves. It's good for sanitary purposes, whether you're preparing any food. So you grab 2, put them on. Just keep a knife inside the box. It's only used for cutting cake for the duration of how long this cake is going to last. So we usually cut it in sections about this big. And then you're going to want to pick up that section. With the coconut cake, it easily comes up in a big chunk. With the chocolate, you might want to cut it about halfway through and pick it up. You just set it on the plate as so. And you cut it into... And when we're cutting the cake, you just cut it into servable sizing slices. Not too thick. Cake is usually cut right after you finish setting up the salad bar. You put it right next to the lettuce on top of the ice, and then I'll show you how to do that shortly. Like I said, you're always going to keep an eye on the buffet to make sure that you're telling the kitchen what they need. As you're doing that, you always want to check the salad bar as well as the cake. When the cake gets around to about 3 to 5 slices left, you're going to take the plate, bring it back over here, and then you're going to recut more and fill up the plate and put it back on the salad bar.